Hello, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at IP services. In particular, within IP services, this is Troubleshooting Lab 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and explain the current network topology. In the diagram we have a cloud that represents the customer 1 connection. Again, this connection, customer 1, is going to be on the local computer, so we're going to be bridging GNS3 into the actual network topology. So some pretty cool stuff in this lab that we're going to be doing. So we have the customer 1, which is represented by the cloud, which is this computer. We're going to use the command prompt on this computer to do a couple things. Again, we're connected into GNS3 through a loopback 0 interface. I'm sorry, a loopback adapter interface, a Microsoft loopback adapter interface. Also, we have the customer connection connected to the switch, and then the switch is connected to the router. And then we have router 1 and router 2. And as you can see, there's a RIP version 2 domain between router 1 and router 2. Router 1 is advertising the 12 network and also the 1 network. And router 2 is advertising into RIP the 2 network, the network of the web server, and also the 12 network. So as you can see, off of router 2 we have a loopback 0 interface, which is going to be duplicating our web server. So again, if we take a look at customer 1, if we take a look at the cloud, we right click on it and go to configure. Under C1 you can see that we have this device, the NIO Gen Ethernet. Again, this is the Microsoft loopback driver or adapter that we created. So this is going to be using local area connection 4 on the local computer that I am on. Again, all you need to do is install the Microsoft loopback adapter. It's very simple and easy to do. Usually it takes a reboot or a restart of your computer for you to go back into your network connections or network properties and see the adapter created. So once you do that, all you have to do is go under, drag and drop a cloud over into GNS3, and then click on this drop down list and then click your connection. So what we already did was we clicked on this, the MS loopback driver. So that's our Microsoft loopback adapter, and then you go ahead and hit add and then OK. So that is how we are going to get into the actual GNS3 topology in here from our local computer. Again, we're going to be using the command prompt. And so let's go ahead and take a look at IP Services Troubleshooting Lab 1. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the tickets. Again, this is IP Services Troubleshooting Lab 1. So we have 2 tickets for this troubleshooting lab. The first one reads, Customer 1 is having problems reaching the web server at IP address 2.2.2.2 behind R2. Initial troubleshooting is showing that Customer 1's computer is not receiving correct IP information. Configure the network so that Customer 1 can ping from his or her PC to 2.2.2.2 to prove that connectivity has been restored. And then it gives us specific example which says, our specific information, it says, do not change any configuration directly under any interfaces on R1 or R2. So it explicitly tells us that we cannot go under any of the interfaces on R1 or R2 and change any of the configuration applied under the interfaces. So it's good information to have. Again, it's always good to read through the whole ticket, because sometimes you might read up to, okay, I just need to ping from here to here and we're good. and then the last line of the trouble ticket's telling you what you cannot do. So again, it's always good to read all the way through before starting. So in this example, what we want to do first, we see that customer 1 is not receiving any IP information. So the first thing we probably want to do is go onto customer 1, in this case, which is the local computer. We'll go into the command prompt. I already have that pulled up, and then if I do it ipconfig space /all, let's go ahead and scroll up to our remember it was local area connection 4, which was our Microsoft loopback adapter. So here it is, Ethernet adapter local area connection 4, then it says Microsoft loopback adapter.